Matthew Rees at Scoreless End last year, but how's it going this year?
It's more of a challenge this year, obviously. Hello, by the way. Welcome to Donny. Brand new chassis and a more modernised, more professional piece of kit. So it requires a bit more work and a bit more of a modernised approach. And the more dollar you have, the more money you've got, the more time you've got, the more people you've got, the more professionals you've got, the more experienced drivers you've got, the more everything you have, the better you'll find yourself doing. So we're starting definitely pegged back by a hurdle or two, and I would say still using the race weekend partially as a test bed for developing pace. But I mean, positives to take is we've got a couple of second year drivers that will seize every opportunity they can get. One of them definitely has to send in Joseph Loke, so he's to say the least. Georgie was pretty much there until the last few laps as well, and he had a rocket ship start. So I mean, there's a lot of potential. It's just finding it before the summer. So, yeah.
And how important is sim racing in coaching?
We use it a lot. Not as much as I'd like to over the pre-season, but I use it a hell of a lot. Probably half of my work now and half my income comes from like stuff on the sim, sat at home. Which isn't that great because I've got a bad back at the minute and the seats aren't great in simulators. I don't know if you tried, but yeah, we use it massively because a lot of the stuff relates. iRacing have just brought out a very similar chassis model and car to this. It has some differences and some nuances that we obviously just ignore, but for a lot of the process of learning how to drive this particular formula, the sim side of it plays probably 30-40% of what we actually do, so it's very important.
And of course, tracks are getting more accurate in sim. There's laser scanning getting better. How accurate are the tracks?
To give you an example, and it's always going to be iRacing because they're the ones who are actually pioneering laser scanning and doing it properly. A lot of others go laser scanned and then you drive it and you're like, no, you haven't, I'm sorry. But the iRacing laser scan tracks are mega, so we use a lot of the stuff here. And a lot of the stuff I find that works there does definitely work in real life. So it's massively improved. It could be better, but it's so much better than it was 5 years ago.
And of course, Scoreless End have got drivers in many different series. Is there a particular goal really for Scoreless End this year?
You'd have to ask Callan. But he's out in Monza at the minute with Delano Vantoft in regional, I think. So very busy season for us. Drivers in formulas up and down in Europe. So we're sort of broadening our coach side a little bit and bringing in new people. It's experimental, but it's definitely working, and we're not shy of business. So it's future's bright, future's blue, I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike.
Cheers, mate.